Greetings. Today we continue in part 3 of the portraits of the apostates, number 2, the error of Balaam, from the book of Jude, verse 11. We're going to begin today in Numbers chapter 25 and read verses 1 through 9, where it records the error of Israel and God's judgment upon that error, and that 24,000 people are slain. However, it does not give us the cause. Numbers 25:1 says, "And Israel abode in Shittim, and the people began to commit whoredom with the daughters of Moab. And they, the Moabites, called the people Israel unto the sacrifices of their gods, and the people did eat and bowed down to their gods. And Israel joined himself unto Baal Peor, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, Take all the heads of the people, and hang them up before the Lord against the sun, that the fierce anger of the Lord may be turned away from Israel. And Moses said unto the judges of Israel, Say ye every one his men, slay ye every one his men that were joined unto Baal Peor. And behold, one of the children of Israel came, and brought unto his brethren a Midianitish woman, in the sight of Moses, and in the sight of all the congregation of Israel, who were weeping before the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And when Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw it, he rose up from among the congregation and took a javelin in his hand. And he went after the man of Israel into the tent and thrust both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the children of Israel. And those that died in the plague were 24,000. In fact, if it were not for Revelation 2:14, we would not know how that Balaam had advised Balak on how to place a stumbling block before Israel, to get them to disobey, and as a result called God to judge her disobedience, equivalent to cursing them. Revelation 2:14 says, But I have a few things against thee, because thou hast there them that hold the doctrine of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the children of Israel, to eat things sacrificed unto idols, and to commit fornication." Can I have your attention, please? 2 Corinthians 2:11 says, Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And that word devices there is the Greek word methods. We speak today of a method of operation of criminals. We call it a modus operandi. Satan has one, and this is it. See, Satan will strive to get us to commit fornication and to eat things sacrificed unto idols also. This is a very serious warning. The error of Balaam was this. Balaam knew the truth. Balaam knew what would please God, yet in the end, his desire to receive the reward which Balak had offered outweighed his desire to please God. Therefore, he provided information to Balak on how to place the stumbling blocks before Israel. Jude 11 says they were at a point poured out to the error of Balaam for reward. What is Jude saying? Whether one is saved or lost, we can come to the point where we knowingly forsake the truth and prostitute it for our own material or temporal advantage. Paul wrote to Timothy in Titus chapter 1 and verse 11, and he said, Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things they ought not for filthy lucre's sake. Now in context, Paul is speaking about those who were teaching the Gentile believers in Christ that they must be circumcised and follow the Mosaic law. It says they were teaching these things for filthy lucre's sake. Filthy lucre is regarded to mean money, but the meaning of filthy lucre runs much deeper. Actually, it means anything by which one may gain advantage over another. Today, we would use the word blackmail. Thus, we could say that those who are being poured out in the ear of Balaam teach things they ought not to blackmail people into submission to them.